Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. This steel box had a treasure trove of tools in it. The main feature of the drill kit is this 1/4-inch deluxe utility drill. And it's a model number 17045. There are a lot of features on it that were unique to the time. You seldom find a drill with a trigger lock anymore. That's kind of handy when you're running a sander. It is a little dangerous if you get the sander wrapped up in your shirt. It's going to wind you up pretty well, but most people, if they're careful, will be just fine with it. It also doesn't have a ground lug. With the aluminum outer case, if you short out the wires on the inside of this thing, it's going to give you a fun ride. So those are two things that you seldom find anymore. But the design of the thing is just excellent. It is built rugged as the dickens. It'll still be running when my DeWalt drill motors are long gone. Now Black & Decker's kind of lost status in the world, but when these were made, they were the best. Along in the drill kit was this sanding disc, and it's designed to have these clamp-on sandpaper that adds to it. Now most of it is hook and loop, and these kind of sanders are useful, but not many people use them anymore. They're more into 3-inch or 4-inch orbital sanders. For polishing, this lamb's wool buffer works excellently, and that's actual lamb's wool. That's the leather with the wool attached. This was made for the Black & Decker company, Towson, Maryland. And it is a Black & Decker 5-inch polishing bonnet, number U-1310. Mostly now they're, if you find a buffer anymore, it's a synthetic. If you find a buffing bonnet anymore, it's a synthetic wrap. Kind of a cool thing. Also, this came with the Use and Care Handbook, which is like gold for a collector. It's 1/4-inch utility drill, 1/4-inch deluxe utility drill, and 3/8 utility drill. Mine is the 1/4-inch deluxe utility drill. It has directions on how it works, lubrication, how to use the sanding disc, how to do the polishing, operating a wire brush, and using a hole saw. Very, very nicely done. That's back when Black & Decker was a name to be reckoned with. It also had this little tag in there. Should there be any cause for complaint, please return your purchase with this slip to your Black & Decker distributor or dealer, packed by 70. Somebody put their name on that and said, I did this. Because 70 was the number designating somebody working on the line. That's back when it was important to do a good job. Then there was tag was attached to the drill. Quality Electric Tools, 1/4-inch deluxe utility drill, basic power unit for any shop. Drills in most materials with twist drills, wood augers, hole saws, masonry bits. Sands, polishes, grinds, sharpens, wire brushes, buffs, saws, drive screws, hones, mixes paint, and other liquids with Black & Decker built accessories. Use vertical or horizontal stands for drill press or bench work. Powered by Black & Decker built motor. Black & Decker quality electric tools, 1/4 inch Deluxe utility drill, catalog number U3 with a geared chuck, drills, polishes, sands. There's no price on it. I imagine the price was on the outside of the box because they sold the whole kit. Then also in the box is a tag for a hole saw. Wood and metal cutting hole saw. Saws any shaped hole, 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch electric drills, and I happen to have one. Now this isn't the actual drill bit that came with it, but this is similar. This would have been attached in the card probably with twist wires, and it's designed to drill into a piece of material, and then these teeth will allow you to move the drill through the wood or the metal. This one's called a beaver, and this one is called a fix and save, but they're very, very similar. Also in the box was this thing, which I originally thought, well, what am I going to do with that? But this is a miter saw clamp accessory for a Sears Craftsman miter saw. And the book that comes with it is, of course, once again, invaluable, because it lists all the stuff that it'll do and how you make it work. I have a DeWalt. The DeWalt is not set up to take this, but I think with some modifications, I can make it work. Now this one is printed in 2 different languages, so I think it's a newer model. When you bought this thing, you got English or you got nothing. This is printed in Taiwan. Doesn't have a date on it. Ah, here we go. Printed in Taiwan, 8 of 95. So that's the drill motor kit that I picked up down at the Restore. I don't know what I paid for it. Following my usual rule, it wasn't much more than 15 bucks. But the tag is long since gone, and it's been a month since I got it, so I don't remember. But it's an interesting thing to have. I'm going to scan these in and send them off to Vintage Tools so that they'll have the opportunity to post those on their manual list, because I use that manual list a lot. And I'll put a link down in the description. So that's the Black & Decker 1/4 inch Deluxe Drill Kit. It's a very cool thing. Back in the day when they made all the boxes out of metal, they were heavier, but they last for a long, long time. The hinges don't snap off, and it just works really well. I've got a lot of plastic boxes that are pretty much junk. In the last 20 years, when things switched over to plastic, the blow molded boxes work okay, but they don't hold up as well. Those metal boxes will be around a long, long time. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the US or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.